Greetings. So as always, I went to the restroom, and as soon as I flush, anything in the toilet bowl goes, because they're feds, they'll steal the whole thing. It never has drugs. It's always Aurora. There's pee, there's shit, there's menses sometimes, then there's napkins. Then they fuck other people by it. And then they program canine dogs because they torture them. The people tortures them with a spider. And then they feed them my shit or make them lick my shit off of their asses, making them pretend that the one who tortured them with a spider, which would be Amber, is me, so that the dogs can bark at me and pretend that my shit came from them. That's how they're training canine in the United States. So there's no doubt, I've been telling Trump so many times this, if you continue, Trump, to believe them every time they rape me and to steal my tracking receipt for 911, you receive the package. Then they rape me at the beer bar and take selfies with my original letter and my I-751 receipt. And because they all had sent I-751 before me, because they all printed at Rob's house when I ordered that from Kevon. All the point of this town is to exterminate me because I'm a UFO, because I'm extraterrestrial. They detest me because I don't fuck them and they get angry. All the are so angry because they want sexual attention from me and I don't fuck them. I don't like sex. I hate sex. I'm not gonna fuck people. Why would I do that? So Muhammad al came by yesterday at the beer bar. He took pictures with my original USCIS motion that I sent. Now, I didn't know at that time that Forsyth had stabbed my dad, so obviously it went to his house. He gave it to Nailo, Kylo, Karen Khaz, and his son, and everyone else. And then every N400, N600 I sent for a month now, everybody else got fake IDs from DMV Bluffton. This is the one that I sent last for my Missouri Department of Homeland Security regarding my I-751. That's the motion that they asked me for. However, I know as a fact, right after I sent it, that it's the wrong address, because I remember where I need to send it. So I was gonna go to the library today, but unfortunately it's a Sunday and it's closed. And I'm not gonna go to the private homes. I know even though the library also copies and prints behind the scenes, I'm still gonna go to the library tomorrow to do this. I don't think I'm gonna do it like anywhere near here. I'm not gonna ask the Woodhaven people for anything. I have to reprint, resend to the correct address, which is not Missouri. They don't need that in Missouri. The people who take care of that exact file are in another location that the Missouri phone call people had told me about back in those days. So that's what I need to do. I'm gonna stay calm. If they all want to go to Georgia and marry on the sidelines as Department of Defense role play for David Rogers, who took Cordoba to court when I asked for my divorce from him from Sarasota, it's up to everyone. Donovan Stratali betrayed me. Steve and Gerald Thompson kept my USCIS, gave it to Mayo and Cordoba, and while I was dating him, he did it. He had given it this ring, and then he told Robai, his minion, to give it to me because Robai has vampire powers. He can transform to a Steve, and then I have a contact called Eric. There's nothing here. Eric Lawson was my best friend before my incarceration for 10 months and a half at Tabby Walk for doing nothing besides actually having sex. So now I know it's a felony. I will never have sex in my entire life ever again after this. That's it. So Eric was my best friend, and then my tent at Parker's was stolen by Nilo, because they started to tell me that Eric was fucking with Nilo, but as a matter of fact, Nilo calls Lucifer Eric to pretend that it's me, because when I go Eric and I call Eric and I was hanging out with Eric back in those days, it would call Lucifer Eric, so that then they can arrest me by cops, tell me that I am insane and that I call those people another name. But it's never that, because I am in a room now. Gina Tabit is repeating the same words in another room to someone else on porn, and that's the person, who Suhail Tabit, who shot Ronald Reagan 6 times, is protected by. And if you, Trump, think that you're better than Ronald Reagan, and if you think that if you keep giving these people my papers and my rights, that you're gonna end up better than my dad, believe me, you're not. So if you, Trump, have a problem, at least maybe one of your family members doesn't. because I need my ID. So I need somebody from the White House to come to my tent, find me, or find you in the environment. I'm always on a bicycle. Find me in person. Find out that my blood, my pee, my shit is actually Aurora, and my biometrics is actually Dima Tabrawi at Charleston, so you can resolve your problem. Because if you don't, you're gonna be in extreme trouble. Thank you.